Hi, Heriberto.
Hello, good evening, teacher.
Good
How
evening.
are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. How is the weather today?
Today it was a nice day. Uh, I did some activities about the university because
Okay.
we are near to, we are close to introduce our work, and I was working in that, and also with my partner, because my partner was working in his job, but he told me that there are new advances in the
Okay.
project.
So you are almost done with with the project.
Yes, I mean, we are almost done. Thanks to God.
Okay, excellent. Very good. And how do you feel?
Uh, I feel um I feel relaxed because these days we were working, um, sometimes very hard, some days were very hard, and now that we are close to finish, and I feel more relaxed because I I feel the resting that
Okay.
comes.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, I will rest after we finish.
all right. Excellent. Very good. Thank you so much. Good evening, Mario.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm very fine, teacher.
Okay. How was your day? Did you go to the university?
No,
No.
well, I suppose that this day is for a synchronous class, but I didn't receive nothing.
Oh, okay.
I suppose my teacher didn't want to get class, or maybe he was busy.
Oh, okay, probably. And what time you were supposed to have the class?
In the afternoon at 1 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's not um what do we say? Like holiday. It's not holiday. I forgot the word. Um anyway, that we don't work because it's February 14th, right?
Yes.
It is a
Uh-huh.
normal day, I think.
Yes. Even I guess that they was more how do you say, people was rest, but
People-
no, even today after morning I was in San Salvador and all the business was per normal.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so you went to San Salvador today.
Yes.
For what?
For buying things.
Okay.
I told you that I had a little business, so I
And
need
how
to buy
was
some.
today your business? Did you sell something or more than usually?
Yes, because I told you the most season of I had more errands is for the season of February, the season of the Mother Day,
Okay.
and Christmas. Uh-huh.
All right.
Well, today is no, well, practically is the finish the season, but I'm still carrying things.
Okay. And what time did you go to San Salvador?
I went at 5:30.
Wow, that was very early.
Not all because my house well, I live practically in the center of the Santa Ana, so I have to walk a few blocks to get to the bus, to the bus stop of the bus of San Salvador, and practically the rest of the hour is just being sleep of the bus, so it's easy.
Yes, I remember I used to go to San Salvador and I used to take a nap for some maybe 30 minutes because I was afraid of sleeping and miss my bus stop. But yes, I could see people that since they get to the bus, they fall asleep.
I had one of that people, teacher. Even I can drive, and my family don't let me the car because they know that I have no idea how to travel there.
All right.
Because yes, I'm just stay 5 or 10 minutes of the car, and I fall asleep.
The same.
And the same happened in when I was in San Salvador. 5 minutes in San Salvador, then I sleep, and when I woke up, I'm in Santana.
Yes, the same with me. I mean, when I go in the car and I'm not driving, I could sleep the whole way, but sometimes it's difficult because my husband is talking to me. And now that I have the baby, it's very different because I'm paying attention to the baby and I don't sleep. Yeah, so everything changed. All right, guys, thank you so much. I think that today we are going to be just you two guys because Leilani is not going to join the class because she had something to do. I think it's because they have something for today. They have a celebration, right? They gave me excuses, but then I was like, oh, but today is February 14th. So probably they have something to do, right? But no, anyways.
Teacher,
Tell me.
the traffic is very quick in the highway from San Salvador, from San Salvador to Santa Ana.
Really?
Yes, it's very quick because there are like uh four four streets.
Okay.
Yes,
Makes
so it's very quick. It's
Wow. We should have that all days, right? So we wouldn't have traffic.
yes.
Anyway,
There,
sorry,
no, sorry.
you tell me now.
Oh, okay. In the exit from San Salvador is a little of traffic.
Okay.
It is a little difficult.
When you want to join Los Chorros, right?
Oh, yes. And now the mob starts the work there because they are building like a how do you say viaducto?
I don't know. I'm gonna look. Viaducto.
Viaducto.
Oh, it says bridge.
Not bridge.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, thank you,
Yes.
teacher. Thank you.
They started that. I went to San Salvador last week. Well, I travel to San Salvador every 15 days, and I have been noticed that they are working on this new project.
Yes. They were announced the project like 5 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were working here in the roundabout La Integración.
Oh, yes. And they almost finished, right?
Yes, they almost finished.
And it looks really good, and the roads are very wide, so there is no traffic anymore. Because when I go to San Salvador, I used to come on that way because it's pretty close. And yes, now it's like very good. Some months ago, we were suffering because there was traffic, sorry.
A lot of
It was
traffic.
terrible there. I remember once we were stopped there. We didn't know what was happening, and I have to wait. And I was pregnant and I was driving, so I turned off the car and got out of the car for stretching because with my belly. So that was terrible by that moment. But now it's very different. I have been checking it and I have been driving there, and it's good.
Yes, you are right. Yeah, I imagine it was a little difficult to you.
Yes. I have to go to San Salvador on Friday. I have a meeting at 2 p.m. and I have to go there. But anyway, I hope not to find traffic for being at home early. Okay, guys, so we're going to start with the class, but tell me what you remember from your last class.
We was talking about the non-defining clauses and defining clauses.
And could you please give me some examples?
Yesterday you let us a homework about that. I don't know if I guess
We're gonna
some
check,
of them.
yes, of course. We're gonna check, yes. So, did you work on that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let me share. So this is the homework we have. Join the sentences using non-defining relative clauses. And in this case, we were just going to use non-defining relative clauses. Who can give me number one, please?
Gaudí designed Barcelona's Parc Güell, where you can see fabulous sculpture there.
Okay, and did you put the comma?
Just before where?
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. Number two, Heriberto.
And Seoul's name comes from the ancient word Surabaya, which means capital.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Three.
Okay, the center of Beijing is Tiananmen Square, which it is the world's largest public square.
Okay. So in that case, when you say which is, we don't use it. Okay? Just put which is the world's largest public square. Thank you. Four.
A great time to visit Seoul is in the fall, when Koreans celebrate the Chuseok festival.
Okay. Number five.
Okay, fast food are already very common in China, which are increasing in number each year.
Thank you. Good job. Six.
Australia's first European settlers came to Sydney in the late 70s, when they were originally from Great Britain.
Okay, Great Britain. Okay, thank you so much. Now I have one practice for you guys. I'm gonna send the link. I will send it here. You know, it's very short, okay? So it says defining and non-defining relative clauses. And we have a brief explanation here, if you can see. So we have relative clauses that are sentences that tell more about people or things, and they used relative pronouns like who, which, and that. Who is for people, which for things, and that for people and things, both. And then non-defining, okay, add extra information, general, all people or things. We separate them by using commas. We cannot use that, okay? We only use who or which. And then in defining, they specify the person or the thing. Special group. We don't use commas. We use who, which, or that. We can use that to replace who or which. Example, Ragnar was a Viking that tried to conquer England. Ragnar, who was a Viking, comma, tried to conquer England. So then we have defining relative clauses. The relative pronouns are necessary to use. They cannot be omitted. Example. Heriberto, could you please help me to read the example?
Yes, teacher. A news photographer is a person. He or she covers conflicts around the world. A news photographer is a person who covers conflicts around the world.
Okay, thank you so much. So I send the link to you and you have to complete. Read and choose the correct option, who, which, or that in the first part. Then this one. Then non-defining relative clauses, not necessary extra information, but commas are necessary, okay? And then we have an example, Mario.
Okay. Videographers shoot wedding and social events. They often work evenings and weekends. Videographers who shoot wedding and social events
Comma.
often work evenings and weekends.
Okay, so that's what you have to do. And then what you have to do is click here and check my answers, okay? So could you please work on that? And let me know if you have any problem for opening the link, please. I sent it here in the chat.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, no problem.
You're welcome.
I finished, teacher.
Thank you. How was it?
It was nice. Can I share? Do we share the results in the WhatsApp group?
Okay, yes, that's fine. Thank you. And then I can,
Okay. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
you're welcome.
Okay, teacher, I finished too, but well, the page doesn't give a grade, right?
Yes, it's on the top.
No.
Did you click on check my answers?
Yes, but it is really small. Sorry.
Okay, but don't worry, we're gonna check. Oh, you mean small?
The grade,
Oh, I thought you wanted to say that you got low grade. Don't worry. I'm just gonna plug my computer because the battery is down. Let me plug it. Okay. So I got your message. Thank you, guys. Good job, Heriberto. And
Thank you,
you,
teacher.
excellent, perfect. All right, Mario, could you please share your screen and explain to us the answers, please?
Okay, let me a minute. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, well, all of the number one.
Please.
Okay, the first, a burglar is a person who breaks into houses and steals things. I choose who because we are talking about a person.
Thank you.
Okay, letter B, the SCI are the people that.
CSI?
Sorry?
CSI?
CSI, sorry, are the people that investigate a crime scene. I use that because I wasn't sure that when we are talking about CSI, we are talking about our group of person or institute. So this
It's
is
not a person, it's like institute or something, a place, right?
and that was for things and for people.
Okay.
Okay, a forensic laboratory is the place which evidence is sent for analysis. And I choose which because we are talking institute. Okay, letter D, Ragnar was a Viking who tried to conquer England, and we are talking about a people. DNA is a material which is found in blood, saliva, hair, and
Saliva?
skin. Saliva. Okay.
Saliva.
Saliva. Okay.
Hair
Okay.
and thank you
And I
so
choose
much.
which because we're talking about a team.
Okay, perfect. So I think you can continue sharing, Mario, and maybe Heriberto can help us because if you got 10, it's because you have the same answer. So tell me now you, Heriberto, part B, or second part.
Yes, in part B, we were practicing about non-defining relative clauses. And in the first examples, it says, Chuck Malone, I choose who because we are referring to a person. Chuck Malone, who is a burglar, has broken into over 100 homes.
100.
100 homes. Thank you, teacher. And in the second exercise, the black building, which is still under investigation, I was the crime scene. I choose which because we are referring to uh, uh, a thing,
Mm-hmm.
that is not animated.
Okay.
Yeah. In letter C, it says the forensic lab, which is located in the city center, is a busy place. I choose which because we are referring to a laboratory, like a organization.
Okay.
In letter D, Ragnar, who was a Viking,
Viking.
Viking, thank you, teacher, tried to conquer England. I choose who because we are referring to a person.
Okay.
And in letter E, uh, DNI,
DNA.
uh, D,
DNA.
D, thank you, teacher. DNA. Uh, I choose which because we are referring to uh,
Okay.
uh, a specific thing,
Mm-hmm.
which is found in blood, saliva, and hair. Is very powerful evidence.
Okay, very good, guys. Thank you so much. As I said before, this topic is not something new because it's something that we used when we speak, right? Maybe that now we are like analyzing how to write it and how to put the commas, etc. We have to keep those rules in order to use it in the best way, right? But thank you so much, guys. Good job. Thank you, Mario, for sharing too. Now we will go to the book, okay? So it says, what makes a city? Are these features of cities more important to tourists or to residents? Put the words in the correct columns. Add ideas of your own. So we have a climate, cost of living, crime rate, cuisine, green spaces, hotels, job market, landmarks, neighborhoods, nightlife, shopping, transportation system. So we have the categories. Important to tourists, important to residents, important to both, okay? So we are going to put the vocabulary, okay, or the things that you consider that are important for tourists or for residents or for both. Do you understand what you have to do? And maybe you can add more information, okay? Can you please work on that?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you, guys.
Única con esta triple combinación que ayuda a disminuir molestias digestivas.
Let me know when you finished, please. Remember, you can add more vocabulary, please, at least 2 per each one.
Okay, okay, teacher.
Thank you. Did you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. All right, so please tell me the first column, important for tourists.
I put coasting, hotels, landmarks, nightlife, and I add currency.
Okay, yes, of course. Of course, thank you. What about important to residents?
I put cost of living,
Mhm.
job market, and neighborhoods.
Okay. What about important to both?
Okay, I put crime rate, shopping, cost of living, and transportation system.
Transportation system, right? So now, thank you guys. Could you please, using that vocabulary, can you please give me some information about the city where you live? I want you to think about where you live and try to give me some information using this vocabulary. And then we have one example. Mario, could you please help me to read?
Okay, one example, for example,
Here, Salvador.
El Salvador, no, my city.
No, to read the example. Salvador,
Sorry.
from Brazil, okay?
Okay, sorry. Salvador is famous all over Brazil for its cuisine. Acarajé is one of the most popular foods, and it's really delicious. It's a deep fried cake that made from mashed bean.
Okay, very good. And that is cuisine, okay? Thank you so much. So now think about your city and try to give me some information using that vocabulary. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes, okay? 3 minutes. And when you're ready, you can take some notes, okay? Some notes, and I want you to speak. Like if I'm from another country and you are talking about your city, okay? Your city specifically. When you're ready, please tell me.
Okay.
Thank you.